Okay, so some of the other stuff I learned in my coaching lesson that I will now be using on the range. The first thing that got educated to me by my coach was my body position and alignment. One of the biggest issues with me at the moment is that I have no idea of aim. And as you have seen, if you've been following the journey, is all the balls go off to the right. Now, the big problem with that is that I am in fact aiming left. And if you aim left, what tends to happen is as you finish your arc, you come down with an open face, you're cutting across the left of the ball is then going to fire off to the right. So, alignment is going to fix that. So, one of the biggest things, first thing, get myself a couple of alignment sticks. I can share a link if you need me to. They cost me about 10 quid. Now, the first one here is where I want to be. That's the line I want to follow. It's nice and straight on. So I'm going to set this up and then have a look at it. So we want that to be in line with where the mat is facing. Then I should be aiming towards that third vertical column that you can see. The next part on this is lining up my feet. Now, where I've been going wrong is that when I line up for a ball, I'm just lining up like so and getting ready to pummel it, right? Now, if I pause there and bring this over, you can see something, can't you? It's not straight. That's aiming off to the left, and that's being nice, to be fair. It was a lot worse than that. So if I'm aiming there, how am I meant to be getting where I'm meant to be getting to? So if my feet are lined up like this, how am I ever going to go straight? I'm going to be going to the left when I come down. So we want that to be nice and in line with the other stick. So now I have my parameters. Now, the other thing that was also happening a lot as I adjust that is where I was lining up my club with the ball. I was lining my club up like so. Now I'll show you a photo of that in a little while. I'm lining up at the heel of the club. So I'm not giving myself a really good chance of actually making a sweet connection and keeping everything nice and in line. So I'm bringing the club back so that everything lines up closer to the toe of the club and a bit closer to the center of the club. Now if you look from behind, it looks like it's right on the toe, but it's actually not. It's closer to the center on the face. And then I'm standing further away than I once was. Once again, I'm going to keep these nice and straight. Now, this is more akin to how I would actually align myself up with my club. You can see that I'm a lot more hinged as my hips go back further. My back's going to be straighter, so that now I can actually really come into my swing and come down onto the ball in a nice straight fashion.